Dominant attack strategy is something that I know you guys love watching on this channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the ESL Mobile Open Finals that are coming tomorrow. Make sure you check them out. Details to come. Between One Hive and Noble Nines. As you can see, all the hits are right here in front of us, and I'm going to be breaking down my favorites with you. So it turns out that One Hive and Noble Nines actually met up in this tournament already, and those are the attacks I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, starting with this one from JC from One Hive. This was the first attack in this war, and it looks like he's coming in with an Electro Dragon attack, a couple of supporting balloons as well to try and check out for Seeking Air Mines, but the bulk of this attack is going through the guts of the base, right down the center. We're going to be looking at 4 different attacks today, 2 that did not result in triples, and 2 of the 3 stars from this war, 1 from each side of the war. And if you guys looked at those stats earlier on that I showed in the beginning of the video, it was a very close war, separated by just a little bit more than 1% in favor of One Hive. So One Hive won this first round here. They won in this element of the tournament. Will they bring it home in the finals? Why don't you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think. Do you think they're going to bring it home, or do you think Noble Nines is going to pull in the victory? Also, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos right here. But check out these Electro Dragons completely thrashing through the base, taking nearly everything down, but we're looking at that Inferno Tower and that air defense. They are going to do some damage to these Electro Dragons, not to mention those 2 Expos just pounding down on the E-Drags, just not allowing them to get themselves through the rest of the base. Actually, the E-Dragon was able to take out that 1 air defense, but the Inferno Tower, how many times do we see these attacks coming down to an Inferno Tower? This one is going to end in a high 90% 2-star to start out the war. One Hive, and we're going to see the percentage at the very end. I think it's going to be a 95%, maybe a little bit higher. Looks like we're getting a little bit higher than that, maybe a 98%. Let me know, guys, if you watched this one live. If you did, let me know what you thought of it. Were you active in the chat? Are you here supporting ESL, AT&T, LG? What are you guys doing? I hope you are. Now we're about to flip it on over to Noble Nines and see their first attack from this war, which is very close to what One Hive just came in with. Now we have dragons and balloons. We also have those bat spells, which means it's a drag bat attack strategy, extremely strong in the meta right now. Coming in from down south and the western side of the base, a little bit of a balloon to check out for those air mines. Make sure those dragons can actually path nicely through the base. The queen, she's doing a good job clearing a path, really funneling down the base, allowing for these dragons to path properly. We got the king up top as well, doing the exact same thing, trying to narrow the base, because if you remember, guys, dragons, they attack anything, not just defenses. So you need to make sure that the path for them is really cut out so they know exactly where they're going to go and they don't get straight off by a builder's hut in the corner. You got the Stone Slammer coming in as well, supporting these dragons, and going to go straight in to that area of the base that's going to be holding a whole bunch of defenses. Now, the question is, what's in that Stone Slammer? What do you guys think? Is it going to be a Lava Hound? Is it going to be a whole bunch of balloons? Is it going to be an E-Drag? And it looks like it is a whole bunch of balloons. And as you can see, the balloons are going to path down towards the southern part of the base, unless if they get stuck in that tornado trap and they get taken down by the multi-target Inferno Tower. But the bat spells are still intact. There's still 6 in the pocket. I know you can't really see it so well, but behind the timer, there is a Lava Hound. That Lava Hound was lured and pulled out of the base so the dragons didn't waste time on it and pop it accidentally, having to deal with the pups. Really smart play there from Skills out of Noble Nines. The bats are doing a really nice job pathing through. They're going to get slowed down, unfortunately, and that Inferno Tower is going to wake up and take out all the bats. A little bit later on that freeze spell, and we may have seen a different outcome from this attack. With a minute left, it would have been tight. Plus, there was the Wizard Tower up above as well. I guess he needed 2 of those freeze spells to kind of get those bats completed through the base, because we had 2 things that bats don't do well against left over. We had the Wizard Tower and the multi-target Inferno Tower. But Skills also coming in with a really nice attack here. Again, going to be in that mid 90% range, really just backing up the last attack done by One Hive. So at the end of round 1, at the end of the attack from each of the first 2 attackers from each side of the war, It was pretty darn close. Percentage was really close, and the attacks were both really solid 2-stars that could have changed with a few small changes to the attack themselves. The dragon gonna go down right here to that Inferno Tower, and the sort of the Grand Warden. Sliver of health left, and this is gonna be the second attack, but I have 2 3-stars to share with you guys, and I'm gonna share one of them with you just about now as we see the army comp. So we saw attack number 1 and attack number 2. Now this hit right here from Chubbs out of One Hive was actually the 3rd attack from this war, and the composition, we have Pekka, we have Hogs, a bunch of rage spells, a bunch of bowlers. I'm sorry that I'm covering up some of the composition, guys. I'll try and relay it to you as much as I can. And Pekka have been so strong lately in the meta. Hogs, I wouldn't say they're overly strong, but they do well when they're backed up or when they have Pekka in front of them on the attack. A whole bunch of healers coming in as well. So what we're looking at is like a bit of a Pekka Smash / a bit of a Queen Walk on this attack as the kill squad with back-end Hogs. So it's really going to be a hybrid attack strategy utilizing a bit of a Pekka Smash, bit of a back-end Hogs. It's going to turn out in being a beautiful attack, as you guys can see. Beautiful use of that Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability, making everything invincible as that Eagle Artillery was raining down on all of the troops. Now the troops are all raged up, narrowing down the base really nicely. Jump spell allowing those bowlers into the base to take out the Eagle Artillery. That's a key point in the attack, as the Eagle will now no longer be raining down on the troops that are all bunched together as they push through the base. Hog Riders, lots of them are going through with a Stone Slammer above supporting. Now I like to see that there are 2 more heal spells left in the composition, 1 more Hog Rider left as well. That could be used for distracting in case they want to come in from the back end, get those heal spells on the Hog Riders, and sneak up on a defense. It's nice to have 1 in your back pocket. But check out the Stone Slammer. Huge value coming out of this Stone Slammer, as it's really not being targeted at all, going through as a mega balloon into the attack. Another nice heal spell for the remaining Hog Riders. And what came out there of the it's more Hog Riders coming out of the Stone Slammer as well. With that heal spell support, it's going to be really nice. Unfortunately, 2 splash damage defenses remain and a giant bomb. They're going to take down the first Wizard Tower, go on top of that bomb tower. The bomb strikes another giant bomb, but the Queen is there to take care of what only 2 Hog Riders that are left in this attack are there to deal with, and that is just a few things in the corner of the base. Beautiful attack out of Chubbs, a 100% for One Hive on this one, and there's that composition. Now, Noble Nines had to come back with a 3-star of their own just to give themselves a shot, and this is that attack from Max Precious. This was the 8th attack from the war, so it didn't happen right away. One Hive had that 1-star lead for quite a while, but after this, it was going to tie things up, and it was going to come down to percentage. Notice that he's coming in right here with a Queen Walk Lalo. Such a strong strategy, but one that we've seen dangerous in the past, because remember, balloons only target defenses, and if you send the balloons in too early and the town hall's not awakened, they could pass right by the town hall, and then they could have some problems, right? They're not going to actually take down the town hall if the town hall has not turned on that Giga Tesla after being struck, or after 50% of the base has been taken down. The Queen Walk suddenly turns into a Queen Charge as that jump spell has been placed. She's going on in with the rage spell support, and the King is up top, and he's going to be just funneling down, narrowing down a bit of the base himself. The Lava Hound and those archers coming out of the enemy clan castle, but the Queen is there to deal with all of that. Notice the poison spell was just dropped, so glad to see those archers are going down so they're not beating down on our Queen, because she already has to deal with these pups right now as the Lava Hound goes down on the attack. Once that starts to happen, the base can continuously be taken down. We want our Queen to step up and engage with the enemy Queen. If that happens, then the enemy Queen won't be able to take down the balloons in the attack. As you can see circled right there, 3 air defenses remain, and we have 2 Lava Hounds. The pathing is set really nicely. The Queen is going for the town hall right now. Her ability was used though, remember. Happy to see that she's taking down that Expo first, so she doesn't have to deal with the Expo and the Giga Tesla that's going to be working on her, because, well, yeah, there's a cannon there as well, so she's taking a beating. But will she get down that town hall? The Cannon and the Town Hall itself are winning that battle, but the Queen is able to take it down before they completely win the battle, and the Queen stays alive. She's being struck by the cannon, but she is gaining her health back. Now the Lalo's coming through the attack with the Stone Slammer from up north, gonna pass to the east and then back down towards the south part of the base. Nice funnel being established from Max right here out of Noble Nines. Feeling pretty good right now, watching the attack come to an end. As you can see, the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability was used, and those balloons were invincible in the heart of the base, or at least the funneled portion of the base, so those balloons could stay alive rather than being beaten down by so many of the defenses. Speaking of defenses, guys, I only see 2 Tesla and 1 Archer Tower left in this attack, and as you can see, they are going to be going down right now. Oh, there's a cannon as well. Not that that affects any air troops at all anyway. Again, a Stone Slammer staying up until the end of the attack. Does that have something to do with the success of these attacks? The Stone Slammer maintaining an upward flight, not going down, not deploying what's inside. It is going to go down right here though, but it's okay. They could deal with the 1 Tesla. A beautiful attack from Max Precious, tying up the war yet again on stars, which is how it's going to end at the end of this one. As we close out the video with this final attack from Eric from One Hive, I want to remind you guys that tomorrow the finals are going to be live from DreamHack Atlanta. The link to that live stream is going to be in the description of this video. What I would love for you guys to do is tune in with me. I will be there on the live stream and watching all this action with you guys. We could chat it up in there and it could be a whole bunch of fun. So make sure that you guys come through and take part in the festivities as a champion is crowned. Will it be Noble Nines or will it be One Hive? We're gonna have to find out tomorrow. Make sure you're there. Click those links down below. Again, much love to ESL, AT&T, and LG for being a huge part of this mobile experience. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see all of you back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.